Good evening to everyone. I welcome all of you for this Network Intuitive webinar. Uh, this is something based on Indian-based networking. Myself, Mohammed Ibrahim, I'm a CCIE, VCIX, and NSC3, and having more than 20 years of experience in IT, mainly focused on networking, security, ISP environment, HCI, VMware, and so on. Today's session, we will be talking about Indian-based networking, which is mainly based on Cisco DNA. So the network intuitive, this is the focus of today's seminar. As you all of you know, the digital business moves at the speed of software. Today we are finding there is a dramatic change in the way the network operates, especially when it comes to automation and software-defined network, cloud architecture, and the way the hypervisor is evolving in terms of VMware and also hyper-converged infrastructure. The network has to evolve. The network has to adopt the speed at which the software domain is evolving and developing and moving ahead. So let us see what about our network. So we all, as the network engineers, we used to do configuration using CLI. We normally use SSH or Telnet to log into the box and start configuring a particular VLAN, IP address, a routing protocol, so on and so forth. But that's not enough in today's world, especially when you have the entire IT is based on cloud and automation. So let us see how network is moving ahead, or how network is trying to cope up with this change in the software requirement. So we find three main things, which is making unprecedented demands on the network. The first one is digital disruption, which everyone would have heard through your seminars, training, or at least someone in your company used to come and talk about digital transformation. And also, at the same time, the complexity of IT environment is getting more and more difficult. It's very difficult to manage. And at the same time, the security, which we cannot forget about it. So there are three important elements which is driving this, the change, which is demanding a change in the network. One is the digital disruption, complexity, and security. When you look at digital disruption, there are more than 1 million new devices online every hour. We cannot think this amount of devices maybe 5 years back or 10 years back. But today, with the advent of mobile app, everyone is having a smartphone. And also, everything is getting connected to the internet using IoT, Internet of Things, and cloud, and the new development like artificial intelligence and machine learning, which is changing the entire IT industry. With this disruption, you also have explosion of data. There are so much data available today, and it is becoming very difficult to track, understand, and bring a valuable information from this data. So lack of business and IT insights is one of the things. Then second thing is about complexity. So second element is complexity. We have seen now the expenditure on network operation versus network. So 80 to 95% manual operations are making things more complex dynamic users, devices, apps environment, every day is getting more and more into IT. So what's happening? It makes the entire operation slow because your network is not ready to adopt or able to give what the software is growing at the speed the software is growing. So there is slowness, there is a slow response in terms of the network operation, and also it's prone to the error. The third one is security. It takes 3 months to detect breach. More than 4 million average cost per breach. So increased attack surface and sophistication. So unconstrained attack surfaces. There are three very important elements which making an unprecedented demand on networks. So networks have to change. The way it has been operating for so long, we cannot continue the same way.